Hello everyone. In the last video, we discussed about how to create our databases and tables. In this video, I will try to tell you about I would like to familiarize you more about ssms, and in the later section, I will tell you about how to create variables basically. So in the database, in the maximum 32,767 databases can be specified on an instance of the SQL Server. So system databases cannot be deleted. These are the 2 points I want you guys to remember. These are the system databases. These are present by default when you install SQL Server into your system. These master, model, MSDB and TimDB. This cannot be deleted, and these are very important as from the functional point of view. This also consists of the master tables, which I will like to cover in the later section of the videos. Okay, now while we were creating tables, we used columns. Okay, and each column had a data type. So this is the list of Microsoft data types. You can write in your browser also, SQL Server data types. And as per the need arises, we choose a particular data type. We have to think in two terms. First is we have to pick a data type bigger enough so that when the data that is being entered into our column doesn't exceed the limit of the data type. And we also have to think in terms like if we are picking a very bigger data type, for instance big int, and if it can be handled by int or small int for that matter, we would be wasting a huge amount of memory over there, as once you select the data type, the adequate amount of memory is stored and fixed into our databases. So this big int, bit, decimal int, money, these are the numeric data types for different purposes. Float is basically for decimal and real numbers. Real is also one of data types. Date, date time to date time, time, small date time offset for different dates. Format, character strings, char, varchar, text. Varchar is basically shows the we can show the character of different lengths, and the space assigned would be variable basically. So there are two different data types, varchar and varchar2 basically. Varchar stores the string of 2. Varchar gives the space of 2000 in the memory, and whereas varchar2 gives the memory of 4000. So n varchar is nothing similar to varchar, but n stands for Unicode. Unicode is basically it will be having characters from different language, not only ANSI standard language basically. So they are nchar, nvarchar, ntext. Okay, these n stand for Unicode. Binary strings, cursor, hierarchy ID, row version. Cursor is basically when we have to select multiple rows and columns together. So you can store complete table into a cursor data type. These are used basically more into procedures. So yeah, these were basics of data types. Now proceeding ahead into tables. Okay, so in last video I had told you how to create a table. So I've just created this table course. It's not visible, so okay, so I created it. When the messages appeared, you can click on Control R and the screen would go back. Okay, and you again click on Control R, the result will appear. So now we will be inserting few rows of data into a course. So different course, roll numbers and the name of the courses they have been tagged to. So I think the issue was showed an error because I have the course name I have given varchar 10 only, and the character that I have been inserting is 20. So yeah, okay, I will tell you about deleting the table. So now, as we haven't given, while creating our data type, we haven't given enough space, so we would be deleting this course table. So we can delete our table to two methodologies. One is by directly through ssms, and second is by drop table command. So you go there, click on delete, click on OK, it will be deleted, or you can directly do it through transact SQL with this command drop table codes. And this command cannot be rolled back. Now we have to increase space, so we have made it 20. Let's see. I hope this insert statement should run successfully. So, as you can see, insert statement ran successfully. Now we can also create a new table from previous table using the columns of the existing table. For instance, I have this course name column in our course table. I will like to create a new table from using the course name column. So you can select course name, column name into new table name from existing table name. This is the syntax for creating new tables using the existing ones. So you can see we have created a new table course name. This is not visible over here right now. So click on refresh. You should be able to see now course name, right? And when you have to read data from any table, you write select star from table name. Okay. You can see all the course names are available into our new table. So now, when we want to edit our pre-existing tables, we can do it through two methodologies. First is we can go to that ssms design and directly edit it over here. You can save it through right click and save. Once you make any changes, it would become enabled, or if you directly close it, then also it will ask for you to save it. Create and cache something, or for instance content. Okay, so while closing, it asks for you to save. If you click on yes, it will automatically be saved, but I will be doing this through t-sql. So no for now. Okay, you can directly do it from t-sql or editor window, query window. So shift home, alter table course. Yeah, this is the syntax. Alter table is a keyword, and we will add a table name, alter table name, add column name and data type of the column. Okay, so shift home F5. Now the course should have one more column into it. That is credits, right? We can specify not null or null also in front of it. I already told you guys. So this was basics of creating table. Now I will like to cover this variables. Okay, variables are nothing but basically a placeholder. So variables are the object which acts as a placeholder. And there are two types of variables, local and global variables, and we can assign the variable using declare, set and select. Okay, so first, local and global variables. Global variables are pre-existing into a system, into a SQL server, and they can be accessed through double at the rate row num, or there are different global variables we will discuss in later section. And local variables, on the other hand, are accessed through single at the rate. Local variables is like at the rate, roll number, name, anything. Okay, these are the variables that to declare. So now you have declared roll number as int, student name as varchar 5. Okay, while declaration you define the variable name and the data type it will be having. You can also set the value in declare itself, but for now I am using set command. Set command or select command are used to, can also be used for setting the value. For roll number I have set it the value to 5, for student name to Unix, and I will try to print. Okay, for running this I will be selecting through my mouse the line that I need to run and click on F5 to run that, or you can also click on execute. So you can see as we had stored the value of 5 into a roll number, so 5 is visible and student name has value Unix. Now now while setting the value, we can also set the value through select query. The select query will return the scalar value. Scalar value, by scalar value I mean it will be selecting a value of one row, pointing to one row and one column only in our table. So we have declared student name as varchar 10. We are setting the student name value through a select query which will return name from class 1 where roll number is 9. So we can check what this value holds in our database. Okay, good. When we will run all the query, the answer should be good and it's good. Perfect. Okay, so now this was the case when there was only one value was there, but sometimes there exist multiple values like name from class 1. So there exist more than 4 entries for class 1. So what happens is when there are multiple values returned from this query, it picks the last one, like select name from class 1. Okay, as you can see there are 4 values available. So in case of multiple values, the set or select command will set the value of student name to last value present over there. Sorry, you don't need to use select over here. When multiple values are returned, the last value would be set. So yeah, Ganja, and there was the last entry over there. Okay. So set complies with the NSI standard whereas select does not. So using set is suggested methodology. We can also create a local variable with the name @ is also allowed. Like we have variable names like roll number, student name. We can also have variable name as @. Okay, and by using @, so variable will be created. Let declare @, as varchar 10. So this was variables, and okay, when you want to create a new query window, click on Control N. You will be able to, or either click on new query. There are only 3 windows visible by default. You can view the existing windows by going to window and selecting your window with which you want to connect to. Okay, and I will discuss the next primary key, foreign key and other topics in the next section. Thank you everyone.